Only you know what your limit of safety is, right? You as a human being are the decider what's safe to you. You're not the decider of what's safe for someone else. Okay? Stay tuned. Appreciate you all. Welcome, everyone. I know you're wondering, did TazMan make that safer for other folks that come into the forest and this and that? Well, I'm going to show you, okay? Now, these types of situations is what this is where I learned how to run a chainsaw, okay? Is in stuff like this. Sure, I was cutting stuff on the ground at first, but then by the end, by not very long into it, when I was cutting the trail through the woods, we would run into situations that were like this, and there was acres of it. So there was no way around it. You had to go, the fastest, shortest path through it was straight through, right? So we would just start cutting. And it's the same with fireline. When you're slashing fireline and you're a swamper and you're pulling stuff out for the cutter and whatever and moving stuff so the line folks can come in and dig the fireline behind you. Okay, that's this kind of stuff right here. So I know there's going to be people that are going to think this is way too sketchy to even do or whatever like that. But if it gets too sketchy, I'm going to stop, right? I pretty much know my limits, okay? So don't be on the edge of your seat. This is, and I have the GoPro on, so we're going to be right in there with it, okay? We're going to get a distant view of it with this camera, and we're going to get close up with this. And I'll try to mix it, okay? So stay with me, okay? But these are situations that I think are important to show. Not a lot of people show them because it's too sketchy. It's too scary, and you're not safe and whatever. Well, okay, if you don't think I'm safe, then I would ask you to move on and probably not watch this video, okay? I've never asked anybody to not watch my video, but I'm just giving you fair warning. This is the disclaimer. Do not do this at home. I do not recommend this. I'm doing this to make this a safer place because it is a travel way, and I made the mess, so I'm going to clean it up, okay? All right. So we're going to get with it. We got the 500i, and we're going to dig right into this thing, okay? There's going to be stuff falling. There's going to be stuff tipping over. When I turn the camera around, you'll see an X, okay? You will see an X. And then you will see the tree that I fell still sticking up in the air. I left it there on purpose just to show you this. You see that X? That's where we're going, okay? I'm going to leave it out. I'm going to leave it zoomed out like this. And we're going to go in and we're going to get right after it. Okay, now we're going to look at this from a distance, okay? So we've got one that's going that way, and we got one that's going this way, okay? So we've got it tied up down there, and we've still got that one wedged in there, okay? So we're going to work that one out, all right? We're going to work that one out. That one is really tied up in that tree right there, okay? So we're going to look at it from different angles before we jump right in there. I'm not just going in half cocked, right? This one might not take too much to get down. A couple more chunk outs and that one might come down. I'm hoping. Okay? Look at it from this side. Look at all this blow down in here. Okay? So we've done a 180-degree view, okay? So now the one I'm going to start with, I'm going to start my way in on this one. We're going to work on this one, okay? And get that out of the way. This one might not come all the way to the ground because it is super tied up in there. You know what? Let's move this. Watch on the ground, okay? Like stuff like this. If you're in a situation like this, get this stuff out of your way, okay? Because see what that just did? I threw it there and that butt piece came up, okay? So as things move around and things shift, things are going to change, okay? So make sure you look at your ground floor. What's this going to hit? What's it going to hit? And possibly flip up and get me, right? See that? Now watch. See that? Watch, watch, watch. See? Now, that one's out of the way. Right? Yeah, see, that's what we used to do. I mean, it didn't have to happen, but it kind of had to happen because we were cutting trails, right? And then make sure there's a couple of hangers left up in there, okay? Now, this is down here, it's manageable, okay? See that hanger right there that goes straight across? Then there's some more up there, okay? This is so exciting for me, okay? I'm excited. It's been a long time since I got to do this, okay? And it depends on where you make your cut of how it's going to react and what it's going to do. Because see that tree left here, right? Left here, I chunked it, it fell. I chunked it again, and it came clear over here. It hit over here because of the direction of the cut that I made. Okay? I directed it to close the gap this way, so it would come this way and let go of that tree and it go that direction. Okay? Some say luck, whatever. That one might not be as bad. That one could actually fall by itself over time in a windstorm because it's all on this side of that crown of that cedar. But even if that gets too sketchy in there, in that mess, and I walk away from it, we saved this one, right? Enough yapping, let's get to cutting. Right? That's a nice piece of firewood right there. Oh, you bugger. Okay, so now I want this to kind of go, I want it to kind of go that way so we can get around this big stop without having to get into that mess. There. Now, look at it now. What is it? It's a nice pile of firewood, right? And being so I'm already loaded up with firewood, I'm ready to come back and get another load. Still got some nice fir right there. Nice fir mixed with some lodgepole. Why not? Right? Okay. Let's go talk to the big camera for a second. Right? How long did that take? This right now is 19 minutes. 19 minutes. Right? And you saw it happen, right? You had front row seats with this and with this. Nothing was all scary, hairy, whatever. I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying go rush out and do this. But it is a good thing to know. If you ride ORVs, if you ride four-wheelers, dirt bikes, ride a side-by-side, Jeeping, and you're just getting into Jeeping, there's more to Jeeping than Jeeping, right? There's also chainsaws involved to cut things out of your Jeeping trails and your four-wheeler trails and your dirt bike trails, right? Yeah. So these kinds of things are handy. And also if you if you're a homeowner and you own a farm, you bought a farm and there's a chunk of ground that just doesn't look quite right to you and you want to go clean it up, more than likely you're going to end up in a situation like this. So hopefully folks like me showing these things can give you an idea. So don't just zip through the video. If you're still here, go back and that's what's nice about YouTube is you can go back and you can pause it and you can see, and if I'm looking around, you can see what I'm looking at. And when I switch sides of the tree, and then when I stopped there and I explained why I made the cut that I made to direct it around that stump. Had I just made it straight and go straight into that thing, then I got more issues and it probably wouldn't have fallen out of the tree that it was hung up in. Okay? It was unfortunate that it went from one tree hung up to another tree hung up, but that's how the chips fall, right? Okay, so I hope that this helps. I hope it helps, and I hope that people enjoy it, because that's why I'm here. And I know this video will get flack. I'm prepared for that. So everybody, just stay calm in the comment section, okay? Stay calm. Stay Tasmaniacs. Stay mellow. Please. Okay? I know it's going to be tough for me as well, but please just give a thumbs up if that's, or a thumb to comments that come in, because I'm pretty sure that we're going to get some dandies. Okay? But we as Tasmaniacs are prepared for this, right? We love this place. And look, I'm still standing here 21 minutes later, right? So it probably took about 18 minutes to do that, because I talked for a couple minutes before in the beginning of the video. So, and I'm not editing nothing. Wait a minute. I'm going to edit it, but I'm going to have the whole thing in there. The GoPro, I should just show the whole GoPro thing, right? That might happen because this was there the whole time. From start to finish. We walked around, we looked at it 180 degrees, right? I looked at the top. From where I started, 180 degrees over here, I could see the top of this tree, and I could see some of the top of the tree that went this way in the X. Then as I walked around, then I could see the very top of the tree and what it had up there, right? Anyway, thought I heard a turkey. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed it, everybody. I appreciate everybody watching. I love y'all. Take care and be safe. TazMan is rolling.